You know, I said I'm going to clamp this. That was a lie. I don't actually have any kind of a vise. I do have a clamp that I can use, but it's not going to work in this specific situation. I'm not going to try to explain why, because I'd have to, it's a long story, and this isn't even fastened to the bench. So the first thing to say is, don't do this at home, kids. It's a stupid thing to do, and could go all kinds of wrong. Not going to kill me or anything, but I could end up with a broken finger if I'm not very careful, so, especially since it's ebony, so it's very, very difficult to get through. Don't try going through it all at once, because you're going to just dull the blade. It also just occurred to me something else that my wife would have a fit about is if I wasn't wearing a mask, because I've been in hospital with sarcoidosis that they thought was cancer, so that was a good thing. All turned out well in the end, but I should wear a mask. So now we've gone through to the other side, so what we need to do now is go back through from the other side so I don't split all that open. I'm not going to use all of that, it's just a dead bit of wood really, but waste not, want not. Start as you mean to carry on. What? This is the dodgy bit coming up now. This is where it can break through and suddenly decide it's going to spin and take my fingers with it. I'm going to go very carefully. Yeah, see, you're biting there. It's about to cut through. Phase 1 complete. New mask required. This one is very, very old and perished, rather badly. So there, look. See, I'm trying to show you this, and it's quite difficult because the you know, the camera keeps wanting to zoom in and out. But can you see that? Look, beautiful. The grains on that is absolutely gorgeous wood, ebony. I love it. Should have done this the last time really, but I worked with what I had before. So now, you know, we've got to smooth this out, and one of the reasons is the way to treat this is it requires some sort of really high polish on the inside if you're going to do it right, and lots of different coats of it. And that's quite difficult to do without a wood lathe. I can't improvise that bit on the Dremel. Doing the outside is easy, but doing the inside, not quite so easy. So we'll see. We'll see where we get to with it. Now this is where we start to get into a bit of a problem, because I haven't got any real clamp. I've got a couple of clamps, but I don't really have a vise, so I'm having to use this. And the thing is, it's just not as versatile as a vise. And I can't just clamp a piece of wood in the end of there and expect it not to move downwards as I'm trying to saw through it. The other thing is, I don't have a tenon saw, so I don't really have a fine enough tooth saw to make a really good job of this, and that's not really a massive problem because most of what's on that blank side won't be used, so, you know, I'll be able to fine detail it off once it's in the Dremel and I can use it like a lathe. That's not really a problem, it's just, you know, it'd be nice to have a tenon saw so that I could just cut straight down through it with a nice fine tooth saw, but I don't. So I've got to place it on here, and to make sure it doesn't move, because ebony's quite tough to get through, to make sure it doesn't move, I have to put another board underneath, squeeze the board at that end so that the board's clamped, and then squeeze this at this end to make sure the ebony's clamped, and the board is there to make sure that it doesn't tilt and wobble as I'm trying to saw through. But even so, this is not going to be easy. So I'm going to have to, since I don't have a tenon saw, I'm going to have to use the least coarse of my two rip saws, which is not at all what I want to do, but this one's 10 points per inch, so we'll see how this goes.